Hi everyone, I'm Stan from Eagle Vision. I'm here with Justin Gehde from Property Developer Podcast. Welcome, Justin.
Hi Stan, great to be with you again.
Absolutely. So we're talking about all the various tips that Justin has picked up from both his own journey and also some of the developers that he's interviewed on the Property Developer Podcast. And the last time we actually talked about some of the aspects of the building phase. So if you'd like to check that out, the link will be under the video. Today we're talking about the selling phase, which I guess is another really important part of the development journey. So Justin, what would you say be the number one tip that you've picked up so far?
Stan, the number one tip that I've picked up from talking to selling agents and other developers with the selling phase is around understanding what the market wants. And that's about research. So it's easier to give the market what it wants than to try and force the market to take something that it doesn't really want. And so agents are really important with giving you feedback on what people are asking for, what they like, what they don't like. You can also, if you've got colleagues who are developers who are selling, they're another really good source of finding out intelligence about what the community and what the market is asking for at the moment. But understanding what the market wants, building that product will make it easier and faster for you to sell it. I think it's really important that you then come up with a story, because humans love stories and they love emotions. So if you think about people, the way they think about Mercedes-Benz or Apple, they've got a real connection with that story. So you need to try and find a connection to your project, whether that's the location, maybe it's an old factory that built something that was really important, or someone used to live there, or the community used to do something in the area. Find a way of tying it in and creating a story, and you can really then begin to build out your marketing collateral around that and get an emotional connection with the buyers. Now you really need to be putting a lot of effort into your visual collateral. Videos are incredibly important now, particularly for younger buyers who are living on their mobile phones. Instagram, Snapchat, they're all video-based systems now. And even older buyers are beginning to become more comfortable with using Facebook or other online platforms, and they'll be doing a lot of research from their computers. So you need to have really engaging, exciting and interesting videos, and they can be fairly cheap to produce these days. Everyone's got a phone and the phones have got pretty amazing cameras. So I know I just did a short video with an agent to sell a property. It was 30 seconds long. We just filmed it on my phone.
Great.
And the second part of that is around your visual collateral. So obviously renders have always been quite important. They still have a very important role to play. You're obviously someone who understands about the importance of renders. And I think, again, you've really got to try and get some emotion into your renders and try and create a connection with buyers so that they think, wow, I really want to go and live in that particular building, that block, that house. I think it's really important if you can get some videos with the architects or the designers to talk about their design intent or the thought processes that they went through with their design, why it was designed the way it was. If you can get the agents talking about all the things that are happening in the area, that's also really important. And I do actually think it's good for the developers to get in front of the cameras and talk about their inspiration and why they decided to do the project. Beyond just your printed collateral, there's other events that you can run. I know, speaking to a couple of selling agents and some developers, they've run some what you would describe as events that help buyers make a buy decision or become more comfortable with the idea of, say, selling the family home and moving into an apartment. So they've run events like speaking to an interior designer about furniture that you would buy for an apartment, so slightly smaller pieces, or they've run events with chefs for how you would cook in a smaller kitchen. So fun events like that, again, that create emotional connections. I know events have been run with architects who've designed the building so that they can talk about why they designed it the way it did. And it just gets people involved in the buying process and in the building or the project, and they become more comfortable with that, and then they become more comfortable with being able to say yes to buying. So the first one is around researching and making sure that you're delivering a product that the market wants. Then you need to start thinking about how you create a story around your project. Then you need to look at creating your supporting collateral, so particularly videos and particularly your printed material. And then you should also be thinking about how you can create helpful events that are going to be able to get people to make a buying decision.
Yeah, awesome. Look, guys, that's all the time that we have for today. Once again, thanks, Justin, for your time, and look forward to seeing you again. Next time we'll be talking about some of the, general tips around property development. Thanks for watching.